What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? So I just want to come on here and just briefly just chit chat. So this topic, some of you guys know I talk about purpose a lot, like literally a lot. It's a topic that I'm truly passionate about. But very recently, last few days, I've been encountering a lot of individuals who say that they don't know what their purpose is on this earth. And to me, my heart breaks because I'm like, whoa. And so I try to encourage them and try to, give them little thoughts and ideas for them to figure out the purpose. Also, tell them the first thing is pray. Ask God to tell you, to give you direction as to what your purpose is on this earth. But, another thing that God keeps showing me that, I just want to ask you guys, do you guys know the richest place on the earth? One of the richest places. There's multiple on the earth. So I'm not going to draw it out. It's a cemetery. The cemetery is the richest place on the earth. And some of you guys may know the reason for it, others may not. The reason why I say the cemetery is the richest place on the earth is because so many people die with their purpose in them and never shared it with the world. So many people went 6 feet under, laying on billions, millions, trillions. They land on all that. And it's because they didn't share their purpose. It's because they let fear, they let doubt, they let insecurity, they let support. They just let not knowing what they were here for. Trust me, if you're on this earth, you have a purpose in you. Whether it's big or small, you have a purpose in you. There's a reason why God created you. He didn't create you just to fill up space and time and matter on this earth. Trust me, he didn't do that. When God created you, he created you in the image. Like he already had you planned. He already knew you before you knew yourself. He knew you when you was in the mother's womb. He said, when I created Takesha, I created her to do this on the earth. So my question for you, do you know what you were placed on this earth for? And oftentimes when I talk on my IG or talk on my Facebook or talk on whatever platform that I'm using, I often talk to people that basically you used to, either you are or you used to work a 9 to 5. So for me, for instance, I used to work a 9 to 5, which I despised. Despised it. Sunday night, I literally would dread going to bed. Monday morning, kicking and screaming and dragging along. Then I moved into self-employed. Now entrepreneurship. So oftentimes when I talk, it's to one of those. Even if you're a 9 to 5 and and this is how I know God created you for more. If you're working your 9 to 5, even self-employed, and you're going to this job or you're going to this establishment where you work, because some self-employed companies, like I used to be a barber, some places want you to clock in. That's why I become self-employed. Some places will treat self-employed as a 9 to 5. This is how you know you are called for greater. You go to your self-employed, you go to your 9 to 5, and you feel deep down inside, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Deep down inside, God, I know you got me. You created me for more than this. You asking God, is this all? Is this it? Is this everything? When you start questioning why you're there, when you start questioning God's plan for your life, that's a true indication God created you for more. That's a clear indication God created you for more. So, to those who feel and know and believe, and you believe God showed you, he prophesied to you, you saw it in a dream, somebody came and told you, and you believe it, and you're standing on that, why haven't you not walked into your purpose? Is it fear? Is it support? Is it resources? Because all those things that you're throwing at yourself as to why you can't walk into your purpose, that is nothing but the enemy whispering those into your ear. If God told you you were going to own your own business, if God told you you were going to become a famous author, whatever God told you, God gave you all the tools in you to do it. If he told you you was going to do all that, God gave you all the tools you need to do it. The issue is, the problem could be, do you believe in you? We ask, one thing about walking into entrepreneurship, or even basically entrepreneurship, or walking into our purpose, we want people to believe in us, but we don't believe in us. People are drawn to energy. You project what you are. On the inside, if you don't feel that you can do it, trust me, that's vibrating out. That's radiating out. You have to believe it so deep within your soul, within your loin, within your bones, that I am this person. I am this entrepreneur. I am this business owner. I am whatever that is. You have to believe that so strong that people will see that. They will feel that energy and be like, oh, I want to be connected to that. Are you vibrating that? Or do you not know your purpose? And it's okay. Not everybody knows what their purpose is. But if you are working your 9 to 5, you're working your job, and you know that's not what God called you to be, you have a place on this earth. Everybody has a place on this earth. Even Jesus had a place on this earth to minister to us and to save us from our sins. Because if he hadn't died on the cross, we wouldn't have everlasting life. Everybody has a purpose on this earth. You're not here to fill up space. God already has that role taken by trees and grass and bushes. Those positions are already taken. So today, this is your call. What are you created for? And I'm going to say this. Don't worry about who's for you and who's not for you. Don't worry about it. All the time when he give you something, sometimes you just have to act in it. And silence is better than making announcements. Because once you start making that one announcement, that's when the enemy is like, oh, she getting bold. Let me start throwing things at her. Move in silence. Move in silence and stay prayed up. Because when you start working on your purpose, the enemy will throw all types of darts and balls and rocks in your direction to stop you from your purpose. No matter what comes your way, no matter what get thrown at you, don't stay off the course. It's okay to slow down, but don't let off the gas. Don't let off the gas. So just remember, if you're on this earth and you're working your 9 to 5 and you know you are created for something bigger and better, there is. You have a purpose on this earth. Trust me. And one thing about purpose, there is connection to purpose. Whatever you work in, whatever you act in, there's people connected to you. There's so many people connected to you. And oftentimes I always say, your purpose sometimes will come in a reflection of a heartbreak or a lesson learned. Like if you're that person who's been through so many trials and tribulations through finances, but you finally got your finances together, that could be your purpose. Helping people to become financially free. You see how that works? Or if you're a person who constantly kept getting their heart broken, time after time after time, and you went through that self-love and you learned how to take care of yourself, you learned how to value yourself, you learned the importance of building with a mate, you learned the purpose of being equally yoked, and God showed you, okay, and God helped you through that, that could be your purpose, to help those people to be able to walk away from that hurt. That could be a sign of purpose. So a purpose doesn't necessarily have to mean you have to own a business or a brick and mortar or to sell items. Your purpose could be anything. It could be anything. But trust me, when you go through a lot of trials and tribulation, God is setting you up. Not setting you up in a bad way, but setting you up for victory. He's setting you up to learn lessons. And your lessons will be your testimony for somebody's breakthrough. So today, I just want you to really ask yourself, if you're walking in your purpose, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. If you're not, let's get it. I don't want you to be another number in the grave. Because trust me, your purpose will make room for you. If you're right now and you want to do something, but you have your hand out, oh, pay me, it doesn't work that way. You have to give in order to receive. What are you giving? What time are you giving? Because when God sees you keep putting in time and you're investing into people and you're doing it with a good heart, trust me, God will run that over 7-fold, 10-fold, even 100-fold. So that's all I want to say. I don't want to draw it out. I got to go work out. I got my lift off. I'm ready to get some energy. Just stay blessed, stay encouraged. And if you don't know what your purpose is, today I declare and decree that God will give you He will give you direction. He will give you knowledge. He will show you your path. He will speak to you in a way that only you will understand and reveal to you what you were placed on this earth for. God will do it, because trust me, I know He'll do it. So stay blessed, stay encouraged, and let's get it.